the first statement, you will see it on the screen, but I will also read it for you. Statement number one. So one of the results coming from our recent consumer survey conducted with thousands of Belgians. We do not yet associate the concept upcycling with food. And why do we define this statement like this? Is because more of half of the respondents link upcycling with clothes, less of almost half of it with furniture. And if you see say furniture and clothes, you definitely think second-hand market. So that's also where you see it's very popular. Less than 10% of the respondents see a connection between food and upcycling. So the one with the cliffhanger, Gus, shall you start? So is this for you a surprise?
Not completely, because the terminology of upcycling and food for me has a bit of a double feeling. If we speak about sustainability and having a circular economy where upcycling is part of, food as such is hardly to call a circular material, because we eat it and it's gone. So we eat our food and it's gone, and what comes after, we can go back into. But upcycling to give a higher value to our food, for the food product as such, I would say, difficult. But when it comes to the byproduct, what you called before waste, I will call it a byproduct.
You're really angry on me.
I'm not angry, but when it comes to the residue and the byproducts, currently we see that very often those byproducts in the food production industry, they go to feed, so to animal feed, or to anaerobic digestion to produce biogas.
Okay.
If we could use these residues for a higher use, meaning human consumption, then we're really doing, compared what we're doing today, upcycling. And yes, indeed, their upcycling can be related to the food value chain.
Okay, good. Peter, you talked about agri-waste. You need food to upcycle them. So what kind of advice or what kind of feeling this statement gives to you?
Well, for us it's a little bit different, because it's not direct food waste, like what Gus is mentioning and what we all see in the supermarket. It's your food that you throw away. So customers, consumers do not connect upcycling direct to their consumer waste, because they eat it or they don't eat it because it's overdue or whatever, and then they throw it away. But we know, and we are a little bit more in the business of using side products, to use your words, and you can do a lot with food. But we also have seen that all those businesses that started up are all having very difficult times in surviving. I don't know if maybe in the Netherlands we had a company called Komkommer. They used not a straight carrot, but a carrot with a little bit of a twist in it, or a cucumber that it wasn't looking perfect for the supermarkets, and they collected all those products, but it didn't survive.
Okay.
So it's very difficult, and it needs a lot of promotion to make this work in the future. But I'm convinced that we need to do something with it.
Yeah. I saw you confirming what Peter said, Tom.
The problem is, I think, upscaling. A lot of great initiatives where bakeries say at the end of the evening, hey, if you want on reduced price, there's a few schools that actually, at the end of the day, school day, have a refrigerator where people can just take the food of the lunch.
Okay.
But then there's a problem of hygiene and safety, and all those elements you don't find in upcycling of clothes or furniture. You don't have to worry about hygiene or safety. So
you just wash it, and
you just wash it. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.